will keep that information to myself because it's probably nothing new. But I wanted to make sure I did that.
Right. So, okay. So I was getting ahead of myself. I actually thought we were about to get onto the road and go do things. So we are not. We're heading back to the house, apparently. So that's where we'll go ahead and pick it up. The group has completed the burial process, has deftly avoided the old pastry vendor, and is now heading back to the house.
No, I haven't seen your water. Did Daddy bring it in from the car?
So we head back there, and I believe that Ismark was staying at the church, so I think it's just going to be Irina?
Yes, because he had some stuff to finish up there.
Okay.
Yes.
So we go to the place and do the thing.
Yeah.
Kill
so,
Strahd.
oh yeah, game over. You won D&D. Good job. Yeah.
One time.
So,
But yeah, you all pretty much have open role playability right now because you are back at the house. Irina is safe inside again.
Good.
The sun is beginning to go down, so we're looking at it's probably about 5:30 because it's Barovia.
Yeah.
Or Bavaria, depending on the game title. Yeah.
It's never sunny in Bavaria.
Yeah, it's never sunny in Bavaria. So the sun is beginning to go down.
Okay. So, is everyone on the same page that we will rest for the night and in the morning we'll take Irina to Valaki, so that way we're not trying to move under the cover of darkness where some of us cannot see?
Croth wants... Are we role-playing right now? Are we in character?
Yeah, you guys are live now.
Yep, that was just
you are free. Go ahead.
I want to find old ladies selling pastries.
Okay. Now?
How much time till the sun goes down?
Half hour to an hour.
So, real quick, last time we're way down here, and last time we saw her, she was going this way?
Yeah, I think she was going out of town.
Yeah,
She was heading out of town through this path right. Can you see my ping?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
Because we were here at the ghost lady's house, right?
At the mentally unstable woman, yes.
Yeah, you had left her house and were heading back to the Irina house.
It would probably be unwise to look for her now.
If she's pushing a wagon or a cart or whatever she had, it's very likely that we'll be able to follow tracks like that in the morning. I don't know how many people come and go out of this village.
Maya votes for pastries, because on the off chance they're actually any good, she's kind of craving one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the spirit.
It's a Bavarian cream pastry.
Oh, yeah. Now she really wants it.
So, but does Maya want to leave now, or wait for the morning?
She wants to do whatever Croft wants to do. If multiple people want to go tonight, she's down with either one, wherever the group's going. Safety in numbers, just in case.
True. My only qualm is I don't know what we will experience at nighttime.
I was gonna say, like, the cover of night is all good and stuff, but at this point, from what we've seen of this place, it almost seems like everything out to get us is benefits from the cover of night.
Right.
Some
of us can't see in the dark.
Yeah, I'm just a human. I'm lame.
Burton, don't sell yourself short. You can punch holes through people. Actual holes through people.
I have special eyes.
I have a very special set of skills.
I have special eyes because of my mother's bloodline, but you can still punch holes through people. That is not something I can do.
Well, then Maya suggests asking our hosts if maybe they know of the pastry lady, if maybe this lady comes around every day and they can just swing by her cart in the morning, if so.
Out of game, I believe we asked Ismark, and he said he's never heard of her before.
Okay, I couldn't remember. All right, never mind.
I recall that.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I remember that because I edited that episode.
Yeah, but that could also mean that she's just never wandered into the bar, which is pretty much where he goes.
Or to his
Irina?
house.
Well, then Irina might know, since...
Irina might. We can ask her.
Can we ask her?
No, you can't ask her. It's impossible.
Okay, well, we're gonna ask her anyways. Where is she?
She's in the house, but we keep her safe.
Somebody go
All right.
find her.
Yeah.
So y'all are heading back to Irina's house then, is what I'm gathering.
Yeah, we're probably staying
Okay.
here for the night, but at least we can talk to Irina.
Because wait, aren't we at the house right now?
We were headed there, but I think Pete just wanted to
Oh.
confirm we were
I just
actually
wanted to
going
make
there.
sure
now.
y'all weren't going to do anything else before I said, boom, you're in the house.
So are we still standing outside here, outside of the?
You are in transit from here to here.
Well, it's not that. It's a short distance. Does anyone want to come with me to here just to see if we can see the lady? If we can't, then we will walk back to house.
If you're going, then I'll tail along.
I'll come as well.
And I'll stay with the group so that we have one beefy person with each group.
Yeah.
So go ahead, drop your tokens in there for me.
How do I do that?
Here, how about I drop your token in for you?
Okay, thank you.
Just
I was
for future reference, the way it works is you click on your character underneath like the thing, and you drag and drop it onto the map.
Yeah.
Just the name of your
right.
character, like in your little thing.
Yeah, okay. I was clicking on my portrait, not me.
Same.
I'm happy to help. That's why I'm here.
It took me all about 3 minutes to figure that out the first time I do this. I'm like, I've dragged this thing in here like 15 freaking times.
I did it a lot too. Don't feel bad. It is one of Roll20's many quirks.
Yeah.
Alright, so Croft wants to come here.
Like just right out in the middle.
Just right in the middle. Yeah, see if I can see if I can still see her.
Croft stealth.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like Croft
so-
is not great at stealth?
So first things
he is
first,
not.
I do need the group that is moving north along with Clank Clank, Here Comes the Tank. I do need you all to make stealth checks for me.
Is Canoon staying with the couple of us that are not headed all the way there?
Yep.
Okay, that's what you said. Got it.
Yep.
Great, thanks. I appreciate that in advance.
How,
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
how is it that,
Barbie. Pretty stealthy.
Oh shit, look at how I roll.
It
friggin'
just happens there's a tank, there's an old Panzer on the road, and she just blends in with it.
the Panzer and the freaking nuclear weapon just walk down the street totally invisible to everything else?
Nobody
ready.
noticed the tiefling or the barbarian.
Get ready for the bad rolls, though.
Just
Yeah.
get them all out now.
All right.
Oh, they just keep on going.
It's the gift
So-
that keeps on giving.
All right. So that roll was for me. Now, in order to see what's going on down the way, I need perception checks from those of you that are actively checking it out.
I put too much booze in my booze.
There is no such thing.
While this is going on, Sister is just going to talk to Canoon about what his specialties are in terms of cooking. Just to pass the time.
Yes. So I have potato specialized cooking, I have chili specialized cooking, I have chili potato specialized cooking.
Ooh,
And Canoon goes on for 15 to 20 minutes.
great.
Different types
Yeah.
of very specific things.
Well,
related to
Cicero
chili.
immediately regrets this.
No,
long
I love
conversation.
food. That sounds
This girl
good.
needs to roll a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Chili on potatoes is delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, done right, yeah.
Burton, I need a perception check from you as well.
Okay. I didn't know if I'd roll with that
Is it
horrible.
dark
check.
on that street?
The stealth check was for me. Perception check is for y'all. So
Jesus.
as you're looking down the streetway there, it is starting to get darker out there. So what you are starting to find out is, I didn't even see Luth. You were down there. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because y'all are stacked, so I lost
Yeah.
eyes. So okay. So the street is starting to get darker and darker and darker. However, what you do notice is at the end of the road, let's see who spots this. Maya Burton.
Blue.
Burton
Oh.
and Croth are able to see the old peddler of pastries is down at the far end of the street. And what you notice is that she's knocking on the door, and this door actually opens, and you see a pastry get offered out, promptly refused by the door, whoever's in the door. Then you see her offer the pastry maybe a little bit more insistently, but it's rejected when you hear just a loud slam of a door before the peddler pushes down further down the street.
Okay.
Now, from what we've seen before, does that seem to be, I don't know if we saw it very closely before, but does that seem to be a trend?
Yeah.
Mostly what you've seen before is either the rejection or outright ignorance of the person.
Okay, so nobody we've seen yet has actually bought one?
Not yet.
Okay.
We haven't seen anyone that's lived and bought one.
Yeah.
You haven't seen many people that have been alive yet, though, either, in all fairness.
Yeah, we've seen the two people at the inn, the dude in the church, and then the people at the house, and now this old lady. Oh, and I don't know if you would call ghost lady. She's not a ghost lady, but I can't remember her
Moaning
name.
Myrtle.
Moaning Myrtle.
She's not a ghost.
No, she's not a ghost. She's
She's
just
not
upset.
really alive though. She's some kind of
No.
catatonic.
She's just
Freaker.
she's alive. She's just barely
She's having a
alive.
bad time.
Because she's not eating because she's neglecting herself because she's in a weird mental state.
She's going through some shit.
Yeah.
All right.
I like that Cicero and Kanuna just talking about food.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna turn to Burton. And do you think we can catch her before the sun goes down?
She's, I mean, if we go now, she's not that far. I'm sure we can, but, just gonna say, the question is, do we want to? But I guess we're already this far, so I say, yeah, let's, I don't know how to approach her, though. I'm gonna leave that up to somebody else, but I think we can catch her.
You guys left the bard back in the street.
So how far would you say that from where we are now to the end of the street? Like a couple blocks?
It's about 200 feet, 300 feet tops.
I'm gonna sprint it.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. I'm gonna come out. She like bolts down.
Maya's gonna follow much slower.
And then
So-
when I get down here,
So is Valorous.
hey, old lady.
So what you see when you get down to the end of the street, actually, is the door is open, and you can only see her back at first, but the door is open, and what you see is I'm trying to think of the right way to describe this. You see a pastry handed over from the right hand. Well, in her left hand, she's holding the hand of a younger boy, probably between 5 to 10 years old, somewhere in there.
Like, wait, just the hand?
No. She's holding the boy's hand. He is standing there.
I was like, oh my
Yeah,
god!
I know.
That's fucked up.
Barovia's dark, but is it that dark?
Yes,
This isn't
but-
like everybody floats here scenario. That's not what we're doing.
No, good. There's a line.
So everybody that's peeking around the corner now, make a perception check.
I regret nothing.
Maya is stuck behind Croft's fat ass.
She works out. Thank you very much.
Croth perceives everything with a
Croft is
23
just-
on a
She hears
crit.
the fat ass comment, just looks at you while she gives her butt a little smack. Squats. All
Okay.
Squats.
So,
Valorous perceives nothing.
yeah.
That big-
Valorous and Maya are perceiving the wall in front of them.
Yep.
Burton and Croth.
I'm sure
Let's
he
see
did.
here. Is that everybody that's here? Is just the four of y'all, right? Yeah. Okay. So Burton and Croth, what you see is this boy is crying,
See you.
and
I don't want people to see you naked. Sorry, he wanted to go pee in this bathroom, and it's like, no, people can see you. It's like, oh.
Jen, we need to get you the add-on to like turn on a background filter. That way you don't have to worry about things like that.
Yeah.
Right? Can't even.
So what Croth and Burton hear is the boy is crying, and you hear someone from inside the door pleading with the old woman not to take the boy. But what you see next is she picks up the boy and stuffs him in a sack, straps the sack down to the peddler's cart, and starts walking with the cart outside of the city.
Well, that's not kosher.
We still might be floating here.
That's pretty obvious the child was in distress and was not hers.
So Maya sticks her head around the side of Croft's fat ass and goes, "Hey, lady, give it back."
Croft's gonna sit on you. Hold on.
You guys want to send some?
Go.
So as you start chasing after the old woman pushing the cart, she's just ignoring you and just keeps walking away.
In the meantime, can I use like my well, I hope this is worth it. Can I run back to Cicero and Canoe and Sparkle?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it'll change anything with Monk with the extra movement since we're not in initiative, but I will run back to them and just be like, just relay what we saw real quickly, and yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you're probably about to hear by now. But yeah, she just keeps pushing herself outside, out towards the streetway that's over there.
I'm sorry, did somebody try to stop her?
Not yet. So
Maya hollered at her.
Maya's got a thing about kids being kidnapped. That's kind of a thing with her. So she's gonna go up and she's gonna grab the cart. Let's force if she can get a handhold on the cart.
Croth follows Maya.
I just keep dashing.
Yeah, I was gonna say if anyone's gonna do the running though, the monk doing it is the better idea.
That's not suspicious to anyone looking out their window.
I mean,
So-
we're already suspicious. They don't like us.
So when you get to the cart and you put a hand on it, the old woman seems surprised and shocked and like visibly shudders. And can I help you?
You can let the kid out of the cart, lady.
Oh, well, he's supposed to come with me though.
It's not what it looked like to me. And
Well,
Maya's looking for latches on the cart to try and get it open.
Maybe your eyes aren't what they used to be.
Maya laughs her ever-loving ass off. No, lady, I see all that I need to. Whatever your deal is, let's have it. You're not having the kid.
Well, this is a form of payment. Are you going to compensate me for my loss?
Payment for what?
Services rendered.
Yours is not a contract I recognize, so no.
You are not the law here.
I'm not local. I'm not subject to the laws.
Everyone is subject to the laws of Barovia.
Maya's looking around at her big friends, going, "Come on, help me get this cart open."
Valorous steps up and says, "Don't believe children are payment here."
In this case, this one was sent to be an apprentice for a special task.
What kind, dare we ask?
You can ask, but it's not any of your concern.
Good, because we don't really care. And why isn't this cart opening?
Are you sorry? So while you're talking to it, you are physically trying to like pull the cart open?
Yes, it's not opening just because plot reasons. But Maya's about to start chewing on the hinges.
So-
DM, would we describe the hinges as locked?
So in this case, what is actually happening is you're looking through all of the nooks and crannies of everything here is the hinges on this particular cart are shut. However, the doorway shuts towards her, and she's got her hand on top of the cart, keeping it shut right now.
Okay.
So Croth is just gonna kind of put her hands on Maya's shoulders, get her to calm down just a second. We should.
Maya was having a blonde moment. Backs off. Turns out the door's spring-loaded.
Does this? And Croft is gonna look at the lady and does this child have anything to do with the pastries you were selling?
Perhaps.
Where are you taking the boy?
To my home.
How close are we to nightfall right now?
Nightfall probably in about 30, 45 minutes.
It's a good thing that every round in D&D is only 6 seconds, though.
Right.
Very, very well. You're not going to let this go, are you?
How far is your home? Perhaps we can discuss these matters indoors.
Far enough away from here. You need not concern yourself with that. Here, take the child and go.
Maya picks up the kid.
You look and see if there's any other kids in the bag?
So
No.
as soon as you pull the child out, who is, down in there, pull him out, and she immediately slams the lid door back shut.
There was another hand on that leg, but
No.
So Croth is kind of confused, but she's got like tunnel vision. What is special about your pastries that you charge so much and are willing to take children as payment for them?
Ah, would you like one of my pastries?
Are they poisoned?
They wouldn't
the
have free
finest-
customers.
They're the finest pastries in the land.
What is your rate?
1 gold.
1 gold.
And one child, presumably.
I think they're made of people.
Soylent pastries.
I am half orc. I'm just kidding. I've never eaten people though.
Burton would just be like, "Oh my god!"
maybe they're organic.
That is horrible.
It's like 5 psychic damage right there.
He said that in the chat.
If anyone's following our sub chat, and I've been discussing a variety of potato and chili based things that I've been making.
Cute. How big are the pastries? How much money do I have?
So she pulls one out, and what you see is it's kind of like a Cinnabon cinnamon roll size.
Oh, so decent sized. Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty decent size. They're not as like tall because those suckers are like honk and chonk. Yeah, they're about that round, but
And outside a game, did we ever split up the monies that we found in the death house?
No, I have them.
And you're not with us though.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
We're almost back. Yep.
So,
yeah, the other group is walking up right about now.
Gotcha. I am curious about these pastries. Is anybody else? And I'm gonna turn and look at the group. Like, does anybody else curious about these things?
I
Nope,
assume
not-
we've been running there.
Yeah,
So
let's say
like,
the other half of the group is pulling up right now.
Okay.
whew,
I mean-
I really got to work on my cardio.